Hi, my name's Phil. I like talking about politics, and in this video I'd like to discuss a bit of a bust-up between two key Trump advisors, Peter Navarro, who's just been outed as a massive charlatan, and Elon Musk. A very public bust-up now, with each sort of slagging the other off in the media. How is Trump going to deal with his squabbling infants? Because this is going to get ugly, I feel. But first, for daily news and commentary, please hit the subscribe button to stay notified. So it looks like Space Karen is unimpressed at losing a third of his wealth in the space of a few months and has described a close advisor to Donald Trump as a moron. Potentially unwise, given that Navarro is the brains, if we dare use that term here, behind Trump's tariff policy. Navarro himself has just been outed for being a bit of a fraud, for producing a book in which he refers to a mythical expert, which is actually just an anagram of his own name. I mean, I have experienced problems with making names on online games myself plenty of times. Some other bugger has already taken your first 20 ideas. You get a bit frustrated, easily done. But in your own book, you've got complete license. Show a bit of creativity. He also said that he guarantees there will be no recession. Brave words for a man behind this sort of stock market crash that has almost always preceded a fairly swift recession. But that's all by the by. Trump has cast the die. He's crossed the Rubicon. He is engaged in talks with some countries, sure, but a high-stakes game of chicken with China now. So he is unlikely to even be able to back down without losing face, even if he wanted to. And he's showing no signs that he wants to. So I think we're probably going to see what actually happens with this policy later this year. What is of more immediate interest is the fight taking place between Navarro and Musk. And I suppose there'll be Trump advisors thinking along these lines on both sides. But for the past few days, I've been pointing out that Elon Musk has been not so subtly arguing against these tariffs. He has not explicitly attacked Trump or Trump's policies as such, but he has been talking up the benefits of free trade and the damage caused by protectionism and tariffs. So fairly clearly opposed to Trump's only solid policy, which is unusual. Everyone else in Trump's inner circle is terrified of even looking like they might be contradicting the Grand Poobah. But Musk has been publicly expressing the view he would like to see the tariffs go away. Alone of Trump's government, he has been publicly pushing the more traditional right-wing views on free trade. And this seems not to have gone unnoticed. So a couple of days ago, Navarro was on CNBC and downplaying Musk's expertise, suggested, he's only a car manufacturer. Actually, no, he's not even a car manufacturer. He's a car assembler, he said, indicating that Musk cars are basically built outside America and simply cobbled together in the USA as a finishing step, which is sort of true, but also true of all car manufacturing in America and, do you know what, much of the rest of the world. Large, efficient supply chains spanning across different countries, in a low trade friction area, are how you keep the costs of the finished product down for consumers. Anyway, Musk not best pleased at the characterization, and he described Navarro as truly a moron, and then went on to insist that he produced the most American of all cars, which, if you talk about the Cybertruck, I think I would agree. Big, ugly, dangerous, and bits keep falling off. Musk then finished by describing Navarro as dumber than a sack of bricks, which is a weird metaphor, but he is a weird man. Funnily enough, yesterday, was it yesterday or the day before? But anyway, Navarro was actually saying there was no feud between himself and Musk. I think there will be now. If someone called me a moron and dumber than a sack of bricks, I think I would be less than happy about, I would think they were less than happy about my existence. Now, obviously, Musk feeling a little bit raw. I mean, look at the situation. He has spent tens of billions of dollars to buy Twitter, bankrolling Trump's election campaign, taking enough drugs to send a rhino off its head, and insulting his best customers just because he was looking forward to the dividends that would lead to him being made the world's first trillionaire, after he got his hands on the federal coffers, right? But so far, at least, all he's done is lose about a third of his wealth since the start of the year. And given his behaviour, I'm not convinced he thinks that's a loss leader. I mean, I could believe that maybe these billionaire backers of Trump will think the hit on the stock market will be more than compensated by the corrupt carving up of American assets, Russian oligarch style, right? But if that were the case, Musk would not be stressing like this. He'd be chill about it all, wouldn't he? He'd be quite sanguine about it. In fact, he could even turn it into a positive when people go, hey, Musk, mate, you seem to have lost a third of your wealth. Ah, yeah, but that's because I care more about America than my own personal wealth. You know, but he's not doing that. He would certainly not be picking a fight with the advisor Trump is trusting to spearhead. I mean, let's be honest, Trump's most valuable policy. A lot of Trump's other policies are really just about, you know, his twin concerns about going to prison or going bankrupt, right? But in terms of political policies, Trump's one political policy is this tariff nonsense. It's the one he's had for decades. He's unlikely to let go of it now. I mean, we sort of figured that Trump and Musk might come to blows at some point. I didn't think it would quite so quickly. Now, Musk hasn't actually come to blows with Trump himself as yet, although who knows what's been said behind closed doors. I wonder what would happen if, if what I'm going to suggest is a pretty clear feud now. If it wasn't a feud a couple of days ago, I think it is now. Gets to the point where Trump is forced to step in, where it becomes too much. I mean, he likes distractions, but maybe this is the wrong sort of distraction. And if that happens, which way will he go? See, by his own admission, Musk's Doge work is near completion, so he says. Now, if that's true, doesn't that mean Musk's usefulness may soon be drawing to a close too? And if Trump does decide he can do without Musk's bothersome tantrums and gratuitous, notable lack of suit wearing, how would Musk react then? I mean, I do hope we don't put tariffs on imports of American popcorn because we may need quite a lot of it before this is over. But there we are. Those are my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comments below. If you've enjoyed the video, please click the like button and subscribe for further content. If you'd like to support the channel further, you can click the join button for memberships. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later.